Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And behold, this is the last city in Guild Wars 2 I have left to show you, the Black Citadel, or if you want to call it, the Death Star. It's a very impressive sight, this giant ball of death and rust.
What do you want?
It's just pure awesome, for the best of the races for me in Guild Wars 2. You ask me, which race represents the Guild Wars universe most? I would say that is the Charrs. The Charrs are pretty much forever in Guild Wars, and they are quite unique. The humanoid tigers, they have their own unique stance of standing and walking as well. The culture that is mixed between the Romans and Mongolians, and with steampunk engineering. They're quite unique and fun race, and I love them most in Guild Wars.
Rage at maximum.
As for the history of the Charrs and the Black Citadel, let's talk a bit about that.
I'm already itching to get back in the fight. I wonder how they're doing.
As you might know by now, the Charrs lived in the Ascalon lands many years ago. They picked the flowers and lived their usual daily lives. But then the evil human race arrived. They came to the Ascalon and slaughtered the Charrs wherever they saw them. The Charrs didn't have any option other than to flee, and they flee to the north. After the Charrs were banished from their homeland, the evil human Ascalonians built a giant wall at the top, and they thought, "Ha! The Charrs will starve in the north with no food."
Accelerating.
And they thought that would keep the Charrs out of the lands. Oh, they were so mistaken. In the years, the Charrs started to question themselves why did they lose to the humans. And the Shaman caste thought it is because the humans had gods. And the Flame Legion Shamans thought, well, we can find our own gods. And they followed the Titans. From Titans they learned quite a bit, and most importantly, they learn how to make the cordon of the cataclysm and to have a spiky shoulders.
Rage at maximum.
And so the unified Charrs under the Flame Legion and the Shaman caste arrived to the Ascalon again. They made a giant nuclear bomb or something like that and blow up the big part of the northern wall. They arrived in the Ascalon, started to kill everybody for the revenge. And some of the humans managed to flee to the crater. For the moment, just look at this Death Star. It's so awesome. And after the Charrs claimed the Ascalon for themselves, only human city left standing in Ascalon.
Even with the truce, I never thought
was the
a Charr
Ascalon
would rescue
city.
a human.
It's got nothing to do with the truce. In our city, everyone obeys the same
Then
rules.
the Titans, like the most bosses in WoW, the players from WoW will be familiar with it. The Titans went insane and wanted to destroy the world, right? Like every other main bad guy that doesn't have a worthy story. And so the Charrs decided to stop worshipping the Titans and live by their own strength again. But the Flame Legion and the Shamans didn't want to lose the power, and they wanted to worship the destroyers. And thus the fierce shot decided to lead the rebellion versus the Flame Legion and the Shaman caste. They started the rebellion and banished all the mages from the Charr society. And because of that, the Charrs have no gods now, and pretty much no magic users. The ones who use the magic are told that they are weak and evil, pretty much. So if you wish to roll a Charr, please don't roll a mage. It doesn't feel roll at all.
State of his armor? No excuse for that.
Really, he really needs to fix the timer. And that's basically the history of the Charrs. They reclaimed the Ascalon. The Flame Legion thought one more try to reclaim the leader leadership of the Charrs, and they assaulted the Ascalonian city. And of course the human king had to stand on the walls of the Ascalon and say, "You shall not pass." And he smacked his sword in the ground and burned pretty much everyone in the city and outside of it, and cursing the souls of his comrades and the servants that they will have no rest until their oath is fulfilled, thus killing all the Charrs in the
I
Ascalon.
majored in pain, with a minor in suffering.
Quite a mad king he was. As for the Black Citadel, it was made in the strategic important place for the Charrs, where since the most of the battles were in the Ascalon, the Iron Legion decided to make the Black Citadel and the ruins of the human city of the Ring.
We had to melt snow for water.
It was so cold we had to double up under the same blanket.
If you ask
Not
why
something I want to do again.
are all the buildings in this town made of metal and rust? Well, because of the practical purpose. The Charrs are pretty much practical. They want to get the job done, no matter the cost. And so you can see everything here has its own purpose. Very little luxury is here. And here is the Charr kittens, or children if you wish to call them that. Alright, here is the crafting district. You see the towers. The Charrs have 4 legions, if you didn't know by now. The Blood Legion, those are classical, the warriors, full of rage and wants to kill stuff with the sword, any melee. There is the Iron Legion. These are the steampunk ones, the engineers who make guns, tanks, artillery and stuff. And there is the Ash Legion. The Ash Legions are basically rogues, stealth missions and stuff like that. And there is the Flame Legion, which you can't play with since they are banished from the Charrs. They still worship the demons, and they have the shamans in the control. I got quite fond of the Charrs. They are pretty fun to play with. I'm just looking around. I got quite lost in this town, like in three places compared to the other cities, where pretty much you could know wherever you go. Right here I was blocked in 3 places, which was quite strange. But I managed to find everything that is of interest in this town. Just wait for us to reach the factory of the Iron Legion, where they build tanks and artillery. That was really impressive sight. I wonder about the Charr health of the citizens in the Black Citadel. As you can see, everything is made of metal and there is rust everywhere. I don't know why they don't use the breathing apparatus that they use underwater here as well. But the town is full of badass. And here is the exit to the Charr starting area. So we won't go there. We continue on the left side a bit later, first to get this northwest corner, the hero's canton, which is one of the personal story instances. Now trying to find a way there. It was a long time since I played a story of the Charrs. I played in the first BVE.
The war effort needs a constant flow of provisions. Weapons, armor, food, even magical trinkets can help our soldiers.
Here's another crafter spawner.
Talk to our master craftsman to find out what you can do. Beer is for
He found us in this city as well.
Whiskey.
Oh, the Charr bar. I could use a whiskey as well. It seems they don't speak my language. Or they just ignored me because I'm a Suran. They need really to wash these windows. And here's the Whisper's Agent. As you know, that's the faction in Guild Wars 2 that wants to combat the dragons. From the stealth, of course. They want to pick their pockets and loot their hordes. Or something like that.
I majored in pain with a minor in suffering.
I'm not interested.
Well, well. Kitten's got claws.
Kitten's got a sword.
Look at the
Back off.
I was still stuck here, wondering how to get to that part of town. But I remembered later which way it is. Alright, here's the bank. The guild bank and the normal bank if you wish to use it.
The Blood Legion is always quick to join in.
It's quite a shame that the Charr's
War
theme
effort
song
needs a
isn't
constant
playing
flow of
here.
provisions.
It's a
Weapons,
pretty
armor,
badass
food,
and
even
would fit this
magical
town quite
trinkets
well.
can help our soldiers keep fighting. Talk to our master craftsman to find out what you can do.
Really, dude, stop stalking me. That crafting recruiter is crazy. And if you see now around here, you can see a few of the walls of the remaining city of the Rin. They are in some parts of the town left.
Rage at maximum.
And of course, the dominant priority has to be inside of one of the ruins. I don't know how well it fits for the Charrs to be Indiana Jones type archaeologist. Just look at all those cut wares. I was wondering why this door can't open. It'd be pretty logical to walk through this door and reach the other part of the town, but no. I should really cut this out. But no, let's enjoy my suffering a bit more. The door. I said this door to open it up. Come on, just let me through. And in my desperation, I started to swing my sword. Like the Colin Johnson would say. Let's check the other side, perhaps there is the entrance. Some of the doors that are this circle build open in this town, so I was checking each of them. Warmer. The entrance is here, right? Yeah, finally I found it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Looks like rain. Smells like it too.
Well, it doesn't look like rain to me. Unless there will be raining Asuran later. No. I remember a quest here with the warrior in the Blood Legion where you fight many Blood Legion members. Like 10 of them or so. It was pretty tough back then. At least the Charrs have their tents where they can live. That bothers me a lot in the Asuran capital city of the Rat Asum, that the citizens don't have any structure where the civilians could live. If you can hear, I don't know, since I lowered the volume quite a lot for the YouTube, you can hear the metal plonking below our feet when we walk on it. It's quite a nice touch to sound it different than when you walk on the ground. Not many MMOs developers do it. Follow the cup, he knows the way. Or not. He's going for the books. Yeah, right, the child that reads. Since we found the school, this is where the Charr youngs grow up. And yeah, here's the class. What's this? The Charr kittens are taller than me. Lol. It's pretty dangerous objects to be in the grade school. Shame, they should add this to press V to climb and stuff. It would be quite amusing to do it. No. Of course I had to die from the jump in the main town, right?
Growling at me. Do you?
Never fight something. Accelerating.
Alright, I check this big structure on the left.
That is the spot.
The Heroes Forum. Will we go to the internet now?
It's never a good day until I kill someone.
Alright, it seems we found the internet cafe for the Charrs.
Any wild animal you'll face.
Not a good spot for a student to sit. As you can see, she is sitting in the mid-air. Are these guys twins or what?
There's the power.
Quite a strange place for the internet cafe. Seems that's it for this part. Now, just to find the right spot to perform another crazy jump downstairs. And hopefully we won't kill ourselves. And what is this artillery doing here? I really don't know. The only thing he can shoot from here is the wall. Which doesn't sound to me like a practical idea. To destroy your own walls. One more level up. And we are in the Scholonian part again. And another artillery guy. Seriously, what's up with them? Shooting innocent civilians. Let's do the jump. Wanna jump?
See that explosion on the north wall?
Cannoneers who can't handle the big guns don't.
Still alive, and we survived. Here's the door from the other side where we got stuck.
You see that headshot? Right through the eye.
That's nothing. I was gouging eyes back when I was a cub.
That's why no one in your warband could shoot straight.
Look me in the eye and say that.
I don't know what is wrong with the female actresses in this game. I only like the Norns, but the others just doesn't feel right for me.
Forget it. It's too big.
Now to observe if I missed some important spot, and I didn't notice the miss that one vista at the top. But I'll find it in the part 2 probably. For this part we will explore the factory, which is very awesome, you will see now. Alright, let's check it out.
Accelerating.
Here's the door that leads to the Charr starting area.
That is the final ingredient for making it.
And behold, the great factory of the Charrs. Just look at all this machinery around.
No free samples.
You say that to Asura, no free samples. So badass.
Yes.
I would really like to drive one of these. Just look at this tank. Pure awesome.
Oh yeah. Woohoo.
All these
I worked with a Safari
motorbikes
sniper.
or
What?
whatever it is,
He was
with 3 wheels.
accurate.
They do that sometimes.
Looks like these are the flamethrower vehicles. The Batmobile isn't matched for it. And just look at these bikes in front of us. On the left side. That one is crazy as well. I am really impressed by this area.
There's the power.
Not that way, Asura. You will have to go normal way like every other
We have those
PC
War on our
users.
side. We're gonna need their help after we push
The
back
Asuran can't jump high,
the
right?
ones I'd like to share land with.
Alright, let's pull it up and proceed to the melting yard. They should really play the Charr theme song in this town. The song is badass as much as this town. Alright, this was the Vigil's part. The Vigil, you know, is aggressive action. One more part and I will end this video. The rest of the city we will see in the part 2. For now, let's check this Junker's Yard, or the melting pot for all these war machines. As you can see, it's pretty hot in this place.
I'll never forget the first time one of those war wagons rolled into camp. Right then and there, I knew I wanted to be iron.
Pretty impressive area as well. Just wait to see the core.
Rage at maximum.
Alright, let's check the vista. Cast it into the fire! Isildur! Alright, that is it for this video, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. The rest will come in the part 2. Have a nice day, and see you next time.
Dinner, red in tooth and claw.